Proverbs chapter 1 verse 11 continues the narrative from the previous verses, further elaborating on the nature of the enticements that the young and the innocent might face. It reads, "If they say, 'Come with us, let us lie in wait to shed blood. Let us lurk secretly for the innocent without cause,' providing a stark example of the kind of moral challenges that one might encounter. The verse begins with, "If they say," indicating the direct influence and peer pressure that might be exerted by those with harmful intentions. The invitation to join in harmful actions is explicit, illustrating not only the potential severity of the enticements, but also the clear and present danger of associating with those who are morally corrupt. The phrase, "let us lie in wait to shed blood," suggests a premeditated act of violence. This is not an impulsive wrongdoing, but a planned and deliberate act, indicating a deep-seated malevolence in those making the invitation. Such an expression reflects a blatant disregard for human life and the principles of justice and mercy that underpin a moral society. Similarly, "let us lurk secretly for the innocent without cause" adds another dimension to the scenario. It not only speaks to the intent to commit violence, but also targets the most vulnerable, the innocent. The addition of "without cause" amplifies the unjust nature of the act, emphasizing its baselessness and the profound departure from ethical behavior. This verse highlights several critical moral and ethical issues. Firstly, it confronts the reader with the reality of evil. There are individuals who plan harm and take pleasure in the suffering of the innocent. It starkly portrays the depths of depravity that can exist in human hearts and the kinds of moral landscapes that the wise must navigate. Secondly, the invitation to participate in such acts tests the character and integrity of the individual addressed. The challenge here is not merely to avoid wrongdoing, but to resist the allure of belonging or gain that might come from joining such a group. It is a test of moral courage and the ability to stand alone, if necessary, in adherence to one's principles. This narrative serves as a warning to its readers. The teaching here is not just about avoiding evil, but about recognizing it, understanding its manifestations, and being prepared to confront and reject it decisively. The text implicitly teaches the need for vigilance and discernment, qualities that are necessary for anyone who seeks to live a life guided by wisdom and integrity. Moreover, the verse serves as a poignant reminder of the responsibilities that come with community and fellowship. Choosing one's associates wisely is not merely about personal preference, but about moral safety and spiritual health. The kinds of friends and companions one chooses can have profound implications for one's moral direction and personal destiny. In a broader context, this verse speaks to the concept of community responsibility. It challenges communities to be vigilant about the behaviors and norms that are allowed to flourish among them. By condemning premeditated violence and the exploitation of the innocent, the verse calls for a community ethic that protects the vulnerable and upholds justice. The application of this verse in contemporary life is direct and immediate. In an age where violence, perversion, and deceit are often glorified in media and popular culture, the call to reject such paths is both countercultural and essential. It demands a return to principles that value life, uphold justice, and protect the innocent. It challenges each individual to consider their role in either perpetuating or combating the culture of violence and exploitation. Ultimately, Proverbs chapter 1 verse 11 is a stark admonition that underscores the importance of ethical living and the choices that define us. It reinforces the message that wisdom is not merely intellectual, but profoundly moral. It is about making choices that align with divine principles of justice, mercy, and integrity. By doing so, individuals not only ensure their moral and spiritual health, but also contribute to the creation of a society that reflects these values.